Hello, this is Let's Play Alice-Mare on Luigi 64D. Basically, I've gotten this to the point where I've went through everyone's hearts. This is essentially after Stella ate the apple. And I made the save right here. Let's hope I did this right. Okay. Basically, this is when they give me the world key from my world. And I'm supposed to stab whoever is the culprit with the key at this point, and then everything will be set free. Turn to your world, stab the key into the one you feel is most evil. I'm no longer a prison, so that would be meaningless. I can see you hiding behind your back. Sweet dreams. You just gotta choose which one. Alright, so there's 4 people. Essentially, I looked it up. If this part isn't blind. Each character gives an ending, which is what I'm about to do. But the poor Letty. Poor Letty. Forgive me. Huh. I guess we're awake. Hey. You okay? Where's everyone? I wonder where teacher is. Is teacher right here? Hi, teacher. I see. So this is how it's ended up. The key to the notebooks is the owner's name. Don't forget them. Give them your memory. If you do that, I'm sure the link to their souls won't be lost. Which means... well, that explains why I had to enter his name into the notebook. Letty. There was a butterfly in the garden today. I tried to give it a cookie. Teacher gave... There's a butterfly in the garden. I tried to give it a cookie. Teacher gave me, but the butterfly seemed to like flowers better. Are the flowers tastier, I wonder? Are they sweeter than sweets? It rained today. Rain makes everything all damp, and I can't play outside. I hate it. I found myself thinking, it'd be nice if all the rain were candy. Oh, anyway, I need to do schoolworking, though I've been slacking. I mistook Rick's notebook for mine, and he got angry at me. I didn't look at what he wrote, but I know. He looks so sad. Am I a bad kid, teacher? I'll need to properly tell him I'm sorry later. I know why. Why I burned mother and father, and the house. But I won't say it. It'll just make Rick sadder. I need to be stronger. Teacher, please teach me more things. Letty. So that's Letty's ending. A poor girl living in a normal girl living in a normal family, although slowly as time went on, family changed. Her stepmom abandoned her. She was all alone, with nowhere else to escape to and no one to befriend her. Her mind was her only salvation. It's pretty sad, though. be alright. She can still be saved. Her and her newfound family. We still have much, much more to do, though. We haven't even nearly started to be done. As much as she blacked it out. She wasn't the one that made it catch fire. It was Rick. Her dear friend. Which was also herself. Teacher. And that's when Teacher found her. Found them both. And saved them. Rick? My, you're already asleep. I should go to bed too. Teacher will be mad. Hey, wonder how many times I'll be able to tell you goodnight, Rick. The two of us. Poor Letty. But we're not done there. Up next is poor Chelsea. Although I don't think I can... Oh yeah, I didn't get the key yet. That's right. Now I get the key. Notebook, Stella's notebook, and then the key. Just to make it easier on me. Let's save here. Okay. I'm really sorry. Chelsea. It's very scary in the afternoon when the sky turns all red. I really don't like thunder either. It sounds so scary. Teacher, can't you change the color of the sky? Today, Letty invited me to play outside. We played in the flower garden. Then suddenly I saw a caterpillar on my shoulder. I yelped and cried. Joshua was nearby and he took the caterpillar. I asked him what he was doing, and he said he was collecting frogs. Be careful, teacher. Oh, that's a reference because Joshua kept putting little frogs on his head. Teddy's arm came off. What do I do? I'm scared. He's falling apart. What if the same thing happens again? Help me. That night I had a dream where I saw it again. Teacher, I'm sorry for asking the impossible, and it's so late at night. It just hurts. I can't let it happen. Will it happen again someday? Will the day come when I can live with Mother and Father? Chelsea. Chelsea. She's another innocent girl. Truly innocent. She didn't have anyone that hated her. She just wanted to enjoy a bit more about life, though she was so afraid. She honestly always did her best. She found some. She just wanted to get the flowers and enjoy life. There she saw someone along the road. Little we knew, did she know that it was a wolf hiding in sheep's clothing? She guided him right to grandmother's house. But it's a shame. She blames herself for something not for her fault. For what the man did. For what her father had to do to protect her. Or rather, what had happened to her father and mother. Teacher was there for her too. Saved her. Why did I kill the wolf then? I had no choice but to kill it. Father, are you well, Mother? Please hurry. I need to stay well too. I'm sorry. She was the one. She was the one that killed the wolf. I don't know if she actually did it or not, but the wolf was her dad. Okay. The field train isn't done here. It's only gonna get worse. I honestly do feel sorry. You okay? Nope. Today I found a frog with a weird pattern on it. When teacher was sleeping, I snuck it in his hood. I think he likes it. I also put one on his desk, in his pocket, and on his head. It's been getting cold, so it was tough to find them. I think we've got way too much homework. Why does homework have to be such a pain? That kid who arrives, Alan, he seems super smart. I'm impressed. Of course, I'm doing my own homework. Don't doubt me. My hat was gone when I woke this morning. I got really uneasy. I finally found it under my desk, under my bed. I thought I was gonna die. Why did I feel that way? Why did I say such a thing? How did I feel back then? I don't remember what I've said, or haven't said. But it's definitely best not to say anything. But they won't look at me if I don't speak up, will they? Sorry for everything, teacher. This poor kid, too. He had a family. A big family. Very, very big. Young Joshua would not easily get noticed by his mother, like the rest of his children. Like the rest of his family. All his brothers and sisters just stole the limelight. And he'd have to make up fantastical stories of his adventures just to even get noticed. Even though they were all lies. But things crumbled. And they didn't want them anymore. Or the lies and the stories. So when Joshua finally had a tragic truth to tell, no one believed him. Not a soul would even give him a second thought. He lost everything that day. Both days. No one looked at him. Gave him a thought. Anything. Forever he would have been lost. Completely unnoticed. Slipping away. Were it not for Teacher. Teacher was the one who found him. Who looked at him, looked right in his eye. With a soft smile, I'm sure. And saved him. Does the moon only have a round shape? Or is it a square and a triangle too? It doesn't snow in summer. Yeah, that sounds right. Cats aren't as big as a bus. Cats be. And dogs too. You need a coat in winter. You don't need one in summer. Though what about me? Was I needed or unneeded? Crying wolf. The lone wolf who cried. Getting tired? I know you're probably tired of saying this, but we're not done yet. You still have young Stella. Please don't be as tragic. Alright, Stella. Stella. There's a small church drawn in the corner. A lot of drawings of apples. Completely black. Teacher's eyes. The same. Pitch black. Strange. The same eyes as that town. Yet he breathes. Why? Poor Stella. Her story was different. She had nobody at the end. Nobody was with her or near her. Her family was all dead. Everyone was dead. Always alone. Surrounded by death from a deadly disease. The only one left unsuccumbed to it was her. And there was one person, one lone person, who offered an apple to her. A poison apple. She denied it. That person too fell. Stella was completely alone at that point. Once again. Huh? And then... then... the usual person came along. Even though he probably felt as dead as everyone else she had seen. Look at everyone else. Letty, Stella, no, Letty, Chelsea, Joshua. They're all there. They died again. Everyone died. Why didn't I die? Why am I still breathing? I'm scared to sleep. Someone might die again. It might be me next. Poison apple. There's one more thing we need to do. This next ending requires a lot of work. Simply put, we gotta go through the normal exit, so I'll see you in a bit. Bugs flew all around me. I walked along the ground. A chair talked. I was surprised. A cat saw it and laughed like a fool. Everything got strange once I opened that door. But I don't know which one's strange. Is it me? Or is it this world? Oh, I just don't know. I don't know anything. The ant told me that the frog is bad. The frog told me that the cat is bad. The cat told me, no, the rabbit is the worst of them all. So I loved them. These are mine. It's probably too much for you still. I did all kinds of research, a long time ago that is. I was even praised for it, and even won awards. I don't really do that anymore. No, it's not really because I got tired of it. And, well, I guess it's also true. I'm not good at being around a lot of people. But really, white couldn't be any less appropriate for me. Strange book, isn't it? Lots of people have read it. I wrote it, but the name's a friend of mine's. Yes, I hate it. I know I told you that again and again. The name itself is great. My teacher gave it to me. But I hate myself so much for not living up to the name of Beloved? This is where we part. This is my world. This door leads to my present self's world. It's very tiny and still restricted. It's open. Why did it come to this? You're smart, so perhaps you know. If you know the answer, tell me, Alan. When I came to, it was my usual world. Still, she's sleeping today. I loved lots of people, but I was never loved. Why is that? Should I have been loved more? But there's no bad people left. There's only good people around me. The cat says only bad people can love. Which is right. I don't know. I don't know a thing. I just keep trying to love people so I can be loved. Oh. It's finally time. Alan! Fewer than... No, the cat can't be trusted. You really are proficient at breaking promises. It's quite troubling. The key! It looks sharp. Give it to the teacher, would you? Right away. Now. Right here. Good boy. It doesn't even hurt. I can end this awful dream. Do you hear my story? This isn't the first time I've been in this world. I've been here before. Nightmare syndrome. As an avid reader, I'm sure you've heard it at least once. It's a disease that keeps one from waking and takes their soul. The cause is said to be unknown. I believe it emerges in children whose hearts are in darkness. Have you noticed? I took in hurt children with nowhere to go, helped them, and let them live with me. But secretly, I observed and studied them as children who could acquire the sickness. I must have upset you. I'm sorry. I want to destroy this world, and I want these dreams, and destroy them, whatever it takes. I lost someone important to me, right before my eyes. Ever since then, I've thought of nothing else. It was my selfishness. When you arrived, I was surprised. Maybe because you reminded me of myself back then. If I made you unhappy and thought you could acquire it, but I couldn't do that. Soon, my door opened. I should have come alone. The rest of you were taken in as well, and the entrance grew bigger as a result. I tried various things, but nothing worked. Alan, I thought you opened the door. Yet though you opened the door, you did nothing wrong. It's my fault. There. It's okay. This is my dream. My world. I've made it too much weakness. Before I knew it, I was drowning in more than I could manage. So I have to end it. For her as well. I'm not very smart. She often told me so. I've researched long, but I guess it was all for naught. Take this. His locket. I couldn't give you what you wanted most, because I was never given it. I don't even know what it's like. I'm sorry. If you have nothing, then you should make something. You have wonderful friends all around you. Just take it slow. You're smart, Alan, so you'll be fine. Right. I'm an adult. Allegedly. So they won't eat me. I'll figure something out. There's a number on for a man named Cliff on my desk. Say my name and he'll come help you. He's my one and only friend. He's very kind. You'll be fine. Please, forget about me. Then no one will have to come here again. Good night, Alan. Why wasn't I loved? I thought I would simply be loved then, but I simply wasn't able to love. Because I didn't know how to love. What will I do now? I've lost everything. I have nothing. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Love me. Someone, please, love me. Basically, after you get your last shard and go through this room, you'll find this new door here. But it only happens after you talk to the Cheshire Cat, and kept saying not sure to each question he asked at the end of the world. Just for good measure, I said not sure to every question. I had to restart. I started up a new game, read through it, and answered not sure to every question that everyone ever asked, be it the person in the world and the cat. I've asked all of them. At this point, I also have all the shards. All right, let's go in it. Let's see what awaits us. Hello? Mr. Game? I mean... Does this hole not work properly? I mean, it should. Do I have to... No, my buttons don't work. Where am I? Am I just not... Did I die? No. Huh. Maybe move forward a bit? Move around? Now I don't get what's happening. Where am I? Did I die? I think I maybe died? Where do I in the hole? Oh. Oh. Hi there, sir. Count your sins. Judgment. Guilty. Sentence to bed. Sweet dreams for life. Yo, yo, yo. What? Told you, didn't I? Thought I'd show you the goods in the hood. What kind of a mess? I scrounged up some stuff. Left eyes of a boy hurt by sheep. Hair, a girl who's lost the light. Ears, an abandoned black cat. Pretty sweet, don't you think? Heap on the praise. Now I'm a guy who keeps his promises. You got that key, yeah? From the White Rabbit? But you stabbing somebody or getting stabbed is boring. For me, anyway. You're not sure how to answer any of my questions. You'd taste lousy, I bet. Ah, that's right. Didn't I tell you that too? We eat souls. If we don't, we go poof. We could eat dogs or frogs, sure, but people taste best. Particularly souls that are ruined by despair and agony. Kids don't know much stuff. If you know what to take, it's easy to crush them. But man, I didn't think you'd be so hollow when I took it from you. Kids like you are rare in this day and age, you know. Adults are no good, though. They're too hard because of all that dirty knowledge. So we mainly dine on luring kids into this world. Ah, but this time is special. That guy never changed. Not since he was a little brat. Couldn't it be a happier day than this? No, sir. What's so funny? Now you eat pigs and cows and their souls. What's the difference if we eat frog and human souls? There really ain't no difference between you and us. Why do we keep using that same language as you? That never struck you? Question. What do you think happened when people die? When people die and vanish from this world, they give us power. 'Cause souls don't die. There's all kinds of them, and I take things from them. Rabbits can rewrite the signs on the path people take. In good ways or bad. And guys like to call that the work of demons or angels, depending. Well, the only one different is our God. He's pretty wrathful. He made it so all creatures need love to live. But people forgot love because they made their own rules. Well, what do you think of that? The world was already over once people came into being. Just taking the road to the end from then on. Well, there you go. That's what I've done. Now, I've told you a bit ago, the only way to link the other world with the world, a pact with the demon. In layman's terms, your soul and mine get mixed. If I can take a soul rather than eat it, I can live much, much longer. Strong intentions are risky. Those that make it harder for me to act the way I like. But you're empty. You don't get a chance this good every day. If you give me everything, I'll take all the guys in this world back to your world as thanks. It'll be over before you know it. It doesn't hurt. Vanish here, or be merged with me to help the others. What'll it be? Okay, to save them. Pact made! You can't hurt. I can't hate you, smart brats. By the way, I think you keep enough consciousness to see, so there's that. What I took from you? Alright, I'll tell you before you go. Love. I took love from you, and from the others. Satisfied? Alrighty, I'll remember you, sure will. So long, Alan. Alan. The kid who opened the door. I don't know his true story. Only bits and pieces. But he was well loved with his family. And then one day, something ruined it. I'm not sure what it was, but something certainly ruined it. Changed the way his days were. His studies. He was a bright lad. One day, his family. He's gone. And then he was left alone, which was when teacher went to this one poor miserable boy with nothing left. Alan's ending. Man, it's always hard to get used to new stuff. As for this key, I don't want to meet Rabbit right now. I'll toss it out right here. Now to pick up the pieces. Who will I eat first? I bet if I eat him right in front of him, he'll fall into despair easy. Can't eat adults though. I'll play with him, then get some new parts from him. Never trust the cat. The cat is definitely the worst of them all. And that is finally the last of Alice-Mare on Luigi Fan 64D. And I'll see you next time in my next LP. Don't worry. I'll have a bunch more stuff for the next LP prepared. It'll come shortly. Sweet dreams.